Biju Prithibi Megor jay akash konaye Ore brishti ay mishti Biju Prithibi.
Krosswindz basically symbolizes the coming together of six or various energies, various minds and creative ideas to form this very cohesive sound. We have a term for it, we call it world rock. So that's how we came upon the name Krosswindz. The band was formed way back in 1990. Basically, most of us were from this college, St. Xavier's College in Calcutta, and we were a college band. We used to go around playing at festivals and take part in musical contests. So there was this one particular fest that we went to. It was the IIT Kharagpur Spring Fest. It's very popular out here because all the rock bands go there and because the prize money is high. So we went there with the idea to win it, and we really practiced hard. And when we got there and we finally nailed the show and we won the award, we decided like this is it. This is the turning point for the band, and we decided to go professional from then on. So that's how the journey began. Hi, I'm Tuki, the lead guitarist and founder member of Krosswindz.
Hi, I'm John Rani. I'm the singer-songwriter with Krosswindz.
I had the good fortune of meeting OC very early. And Tushar, our newest member, he has been with us from 2000. He is the quiet, ambient man. He's always there, filling in all the gaps. While we were taking part in all these contests, we were jamming continuously in our jam room, and we realized that we have this affinity for self-composed songs. We were coming up with this very stylistically individual sound, which we thought, we should do something constructive with, get it across to the audience, and maybe take out a CD or a audio album of it. So that's when we started brainstorming, and we did a little demo recording, and we heard it ourselves. We played it back. When we played it back to ourselves, we realized that this is like really excellent. We need to share it with the world. So the first album was titled Singles. It was a single release. There were two songs on side. There was side A was one song, side B was another. So that was released by BMG Crescendo. That had a very, very nice run in the local industry. We sold quite a number of units. It sold like hotcakes out here, and I got good feedback from Bombay, and so I was really happy with that really positive start. while we were doing our gigs and touring around, we got an opportunity to meet a lot of musicians and senior people in the music industry. One amongst them is the legendary Gautum Chatterjee, who we keep talking about on and off. He is the father of Bengali Rock music. So what he told us is that he wanted classic rock bands like us, to slowly, also experiment with the Bengali language. He had this deep belief that if Bengali can be brought to the mainstream, and he thought that Krosswindz, being the band that it was at that time, in now, it's a mainstream band with a lot of success. He wanted us to be the one to take the first step. So he said, I've written a song for you guys, and I want you to record it for my next album. So he came out with this album called Abar Bochor Kuri Pore on the label Asha Audio. So over there he had us perform one song, which is Prithibi, and it's very popular now. Most of the bands play it out here.
Intense message. It's about the coming in of the satellite and the people getting connected, and then people staying together and yet being apart, and selling dreams, and very psychedelic. It's beautiful. And this song Prithibi was later remade in Bollywood by Pritam. It was used in this film Gangster. Out there, the song has been treated differently in the sense that lyrically it's been changed to fit in and become a love song, more of a love song.
That happened in the early 90s. It was probably 94, 95. So once that got recorded, that collaboration with Gautam happened, things started going off in our heads, and we realized that, maybe we have something here. Bengali could be a genre we could try, because that was an excellent collaboration, and the sound that came out of that project, that psychedelic rock fusion thing, it really took off and it became a cult hit. A couple of our bandmates started writing songs in Bengali, and in '96 we came out with our first Bengali album called a.k.a, which did pretty nicely in the local industry. And from then on we carried on doing both parallelly. We were also an English classic rock band and a Bengali experimental band.
Everybody's talking about the new revolution, but I'm stuck in an 80s frame of mind. My glass is half full, but it's pouring over me.
We had the good fortune of working with Cosmic Music in Chennai. They approached us and said, we want you guys to do an English album, English rock fusion album with us. We did that, and it's till date one of the most successful albums of Krosswindz and the Western rock scene in India. Krosswindz Music said, we would like to ride on this wave, so why don't you give us another album, but this time in your mother tongue, in Bengali. The album Bhebe Bhebe Chuki from Cosmic Music, that came out, and I think that was a really turning point for Krosswindz, because we just really discovered who we are in that album. Where are we going? That's the sound we were looking for, was that international thing where people here can relate to and people abroad can relate to. That's a little global sound.
তোমার কণ্ঠ শুনে শুরু হয় আমার দিন, সকালটা হয়ে ওঠে মধুময়.
What happened is there used to be a site called mp3.com. That's the first site where you could have like MySpace type, where bands could have a profile and 2 songs. They allow you only 2 songs to put up. So we had One Word and Mahmood Bondhu with the streaming audio. So somebody out there from in US, while going through it, they discovered our songs. And one fine day, the phone rings and there's somebody talking full-on American English. Excuse me, is that Tuki? Can I speak to you for a moment? I thought somebody's, joking, putting a quick one in the morning, American English. I said, no, this is serious. It's about an album deal. We want to release your songs in the US. I said, really? How you want to do it? said, this is a company called Joe Anthony Productions, and we're coming out with a CD which is called Music of the Globe, which concept is there's going to be one band representing each country. And he said, amongst all the Indian bands we've heard, we like Krosswindz the most, so we would like the song One World and Mahut Bondu to be there in the album, in the CD. So I said, well, how come you like that? I mean, it's an alien language to use. The sound of it, it's really global, it appeals to us.
The sun and moon and all the stars up above, birds and bees and all the wildflowers, time's marching on, it's running out.
So when we did Mahut Bondu, we struck this unique genre, which is like a hybrid of rock and folk. We call it world rock because it's world music played from a rock band point of view. So we did this album called Jhiko Jhiko, which is like folk songs of this region, Assam, Bangladesh, West Bengal, but played from a rock band point of view. So that has been till date one of the largest selling albums in the Bengali music scene. It's even selling today.
Jhiko Jhiko kori re anchole baniya re, Jhiko Jhiko kori re anchole baniya re, jai nilimon Gauripurer haat re, nilimon milayo na, are jai nilimon Gauripurer haat re, nilimon milayo na.
So that was the beginning of our fusion thing, that album, Jhiko Jhiko. So we just ran with it from there. We took that sound and we did the follow-up to that Prithibi. That was again a very landmark album because that's when the film fraternity discovered us. That they heard our sound and they realized, my God, this is giving us visuals. But by just hearing the sound, they could imagine shots and stuff. So we got a offer from a filmmaker out here, Gautum Chatterjee. He wanted to use the whole album as a background score, and he even featured us in the film. Amra Eko. So that was the beginning of us in films.
In 2011, we released File Dekha. It's a 13-song album. It was released by Sai Baba Music. It features a lot of traditional stuff in terms of the mystic poets of Bengal from way back. We've covered a lot of devotional songs and Rabindra Sangeet and a lot of folk tunes from Bangladesh. And we also have put in a couple of our own originals. And this album did particularly well and it got big hits. I'm very proud of this. We won Mirchi Music Album of the Year for File. And it's a big hit on radio as well. Songs are regularly played. We've just still in the process of shooting a video for one of our originals from. So we're still basking in the glory of this album. It's very special.
Good fortune of collaborating with quite a few well-renowned international acts. Firstly, I'd like to talk about Herbie Hancock, who's a world-famous jazz pianist, composer, and educator too. So he had come down to Calcutta in 1996, I think, for a concert tour, and he was having this jam session workshop. After he had demonstrated how he plays and speaking about jazz, he called upon musicians to come and join him on stage. So I had gone prepared with my guitar with me, and I just thought to myself that this is going to be a golden opportunity to play with a living legend, So I just went on stage and plugged in, and so he called out a jazz blues on B flat. It's a very tough scale to play B flat, so we had to solo over it. And after I finished playing my part over that song, he stopped playing his piano, and he stood up and he told the crowd, "You must clap now. The soloist has finished playing," and the entire Calcutta music fraternity had to stand up and clap. So that is one memory I'll take with me to my grave.
There's a road that leads to nowhere. Oh, I can see in my mind's eye. I'm playing in my backyard. Reds are going down over yonder. I'm a fool, not a name.
While researching, we came across ArtistAloud as a platform, and we found that they are the most solid platform to work with. We are going to be working in future for all our projects with ArtistAloud. You can look forward to songs like Losing My Head, other new releases like Mincemeat from ArtistAloud. Independent music scene is just exploding. It's a huge revolution, and there are a lot of bands doing cutting edge music and new music, experimental music. But it's just sad that there aren't that many avenues. So we are just very lucky that we have this platform. We have ArtistAloud. So I think the future is going to be totally. It's going to be on the cloud, and things are going to be happening online. And independent bands who all these years were never heard of. They didn't have an avenue to express themselves. They didn't get a record label to promote them. Will finally be getting the songs will be getting aired and getting released through ArtistAloud. Our songs, for example, there are a lot of songs which we thought would never see the light of day, but it's just because of ArtistAloud that we are being able to, showcase those songs. So I think the independent music scene is going to really benefit a lot from having a platform like this.